Hello people, it's your boy Usman back again with another video. This time it's Manchester United's preview against Benfica in the Champions League away from home on a Wednesday night, 7:45 kickoff. You know the thing, not those Thursday nights like your gooners. Enjoy boys, enjoy. But yeah, anyways, just before we go into the video, I just want to talk about Manchester United v Liverpool. Drawing 0-0 against Liverpool at Anfield was absolutely the talk of the flipping town. You know, first and foremost, a lot of people say Man United part of the bus, Man United anti-football, all that good stuff. You know, my sort of analysis on the game, firstly, I thought we were absolutely embarrassing. I don't really have an issue with the result, or the result being a 0-0 or the getting a draw at Anfield away from home. My main sort of disappointment is in the manner in which we did it. First and foremost, like I said in my preview to that game, we should really be testing the defence. Me personally, I was quite confident going into the game because I generally thought we had the capabilities of doing something on the break at least. Yes, I said in the preview that we had the opportunity to either sit back or go toe to toe with Liverpool. I wasn't really forced which way we did it. However, if we were going to sit back, it was important that Lukaku was not isolated, and that's exactly what happened. We did not learn from last year's mistakes. The exact same thing happened last year. I said it clean in my preview that Zlatan was isolated, and that's why we had no joy on the counter. That's exactly what happened this year. Yes, I understand people saying we're anti-football, and I completely understand why people say that. It was absolutely embarrassing the fact that we couldn't even register a shot in the second half, given how poor Liverpool defence has been this season, as well as how poor their goalkeeper. That's an absolute, it's just pathetic. Let's make no mistake about it. The thing is, for me personally, I think the players let him down massively. I'm not going to lie, some of the performances are absolutely shocking. Can't keep the ball. That's the main concern for me. Just a lack of quality in the middle of the park, but that Pogba has been, it's been very clear that we're missing Pogba for me personally. I said a couple of weeks back, before Pogba's injury, that Pogba would probably be a huge miss for us. Yes, I understand that we have been winning without him, but for me, the performances haven't been there for a long time, and I haven't been seeing that consistently, and this for me was just the icing on the cake. The performance was absolutely shocking. Like I said, it's not a bad result getting a draw against Liverpool at Anfield, but it's just the manner in which we did it, which was very disappointing for me personally, because like I said, on the break we have been devastating this season. I genuinely thought we could nick a 1-0, and potentially Lukaku could have done that for us, but it wasn't meant to be. We probably didn't even deserve the draw, so I can't really be too picky with some of the chances that, well, I said some of the chances, literally that one chance we created. Like I said, the players let Jose down for me personally. The inability to keep the ball and obviously counter was absolutely disgraceful. Sometimes Lukaku didn't keep the ball, it was bouncing off him. Herrera's passing wasn't great. Mkhitaryan for me has been poor recently. He's not on the best of forms. I personally love the guy, but he has to do more for me on the ball if he's going to stay a claim to obviously be United great and obviously continue to, you know, play week in week out for us, because there's opportunities to replace every individual in the squad. But anyways, yeah, regarding the game in general, yeah, people saying we parked the bus, anti-football. Like I said, it was just the fact that we were poor. It wasn't the fact that we actually deliberately sat that deep. It was just the fact we didn't have an out ball. That's what it was. We tried to get an out ball, we tried to pass it out, and we couldn't actually keep the ball. So that's why Liverpool kept coming back, and we had to sit deep because we just couldn't get the ball basically, or keep it for that matter. Overall, happy with the point, because like I said, Liverpool Anfield is never an easy game. So let's move on to the game this Wednesday against Benfica in Lisbon. Obviously, Jose being Portuguese, Lindelof from Benfica, Matic has played there a couple of times. It's going to be an interesting occasion for them three individuals in particular. I think personally it should be a walk in the park. I know I've said that so many times, but they're the bottom of the league for a reason. They're third in their division as well. It's not like they're flying in the division. Yes, don't get me wrong, they're on a decent run of form, but it's a bloody Portuguese league. Come on, they should be top of the league. Benfica are a very established Champions League team. They're pretty much in Champions League every season. I've always you know, seen United play Benfica, you know, throughout the sort of years. We've been batching them non-stop. It's not had any sort of problems over the years against any Portuguese team in general, but I just don't see why or how, sorry, we will slip up against it. If anything, this is a bit of a blessing for us, because after the Liverpool game and the sort of embarrassment, so to speak, and patheticness of that performance, we need something to bounce back, and this is a perfect opportunity for us just to get a couple of goals on the board and just, you know, shush the sort of naysayers. I don't understand why there's so many haters about. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a shocking performance, and I'm one to, you know, not shy away from saying how it is. I was absolutely embarrassed to even flipping look at that performance and say that was my team, but it's a one-off flipping game. It's like people are going on like we've been parking the bus at every game. We've been banging in goals left, right, center. We have one game like that, and people are hating us. It could be worse. We could have lost to Watford. We could have lost to flipping Crystal Palace. If anything, we could have lost to Liverpool 4 flipping nil. So I don't know what Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans are piping up. So you guys need to calm the hell down as well. people just getting carried away. And flipping Liverpool, you lot need to stop chatting shit as well, because you got slapped 5-0 about Man City, so calm the hell down, man. You guys are awful as shit. We're still second. Yes, I understand it wasn't a great performance, but it happens. We're going to have games like that. But yeah, like I said, perfect opportunity to bounce back against a team that's not really... I won't say credible, but they're not really a team that should be challenging us or causing us any problem. I don't really care if it's away from home. Like I said, they've been absolutely terrible so far in the Champions League. They've lost both the game. They've lost to CSKA Moscow and to Basel, which we both dispatched with quite some ease. I think they lost 5-0 to Basel as well. I don't know which way around it was, but they lost 5-0 to one of the teams as well. So that just tells you everything that you need to know. If they're losing 5-0 to flipping one of them two teams, it's just... They play this shit. Yes, they have a couple of players. The most credible player is Jonas. That guy is obviously a Brazilian striker. You probably know him from Ultimate Team. The guy's a flipping decent player, don't get me wrong. He's good at holding the ball up. He's good in the air. He's an overall striker, but he's flipping 33 years old, so he shouldn't really have that many problems. Although he's very clinical in front of goals. Man's bagged 10 goals so far this season. But overall, they shouldn't have enough to flipping cause any problems. Our defence has been fairly decent thus far. And obviously, if anything, we got that man, David De Gea, in there, who's an absolute legend. He obviously showed against Liverpool on the weekend how good of a keeper he is. In my opinion, best in the world. Anyways, let's talk about United. Let's talk about what we need to do. For me personally, like I said, this is a perfect opportunity for us to get a goal. And I don't want anything less but 4. Honest to God, we have to hit him for 4 goals. Let's get back into the rhythm. Let's build the momentum again. We've got a couple of hard games coming up. We've obviously got this game, then we've got Huddersfield, and I think we've got Spurs and Chelsea coming up, so we need to build a bit of momentum, get the confidence back up after that very poor performance against Liverpool on the weekend. So hopefully he goes for a very attacking lineup. I don't see why he wouldn't. I know Rojo's also travel, which is a very good sort of sign. I know most likely he's probably not going to play, but it's just good to have him in the squad. And Luke Shaw's also travel, so hopefully Luke Shaw plays, because we really need Luke Shaw playing, because I just want him on that left flipping wing, whatever, left back position. Because for me personally, it gives us a lot more going forward. He's a bit like Valencia on the other side. He's going to give us more sort of dynamism going forward. And in the final third, he's got the opportunity to be a defender, obviously create space for other players by taking somebody away from flipping, whoever's playing Martial or Rashford. Just another sort of option. Anyways, talking about our team in general, like I said, let's go attacking. This is the lineup. David De Gea, Valencia, I think Bay's still injured. I think Carrick's injured as well. So I'm going to go Lindelof. His is a return, because why the hell not? Lindelof and Smalling. Left back, I'm going to stick to... you know what? I'm going to put Luke Shaw there. I don't think he's going to play, but if it was up to me, this is what I'd do anyways. Luke Shaw there. In the middle of the park, Herrera and Matic, because we haven't really got anyone else. Pogba's still injured. I'm thinking Fellaini's still a doubt as well. So we got Herrera and Matic. Again, Herrera has to do more for me. And then number 10, Mkhitaryan. Again, just give him game time. They're probably going to be a bit tired. That's the only concern. But they need to flip and hit form again. Honestly, God, just the amount of poor performances the last couple of weeks is not. I'm not happy with it. I'm not gonna lie. I think Mkhitaryan has to do more, and he tends to flourish in European competition at the moment. So hopefully this is a good sort of confident boost for him and the rest of the lad. Mkhitaryan 10, Mata for me on the right. I don't see why he didn't play. He's been fundamental for us this season so far. Just his creativity and his link-up play in general with Lukaku and Mkhitaryan has been next to flipping sublime. On the left, Rashford, because Martial obviously started on the weekend, and then up top Lukaku again. He has to be more clinical. He needs more people surrounding him. I don't see why he was so isolated. I was very frustrated watching that game. Just the fact that he had no sort of service and no options. The only chance he created was him, Mickey, and Martial linking up, and we cut through Liverpool's defence like flipping knife on butter. I just hope we did that, well, I wish we did that more consistently throughout the game, but it wasn't meant to be. So hopefully we can get a couple of goals for Lukaku and just build the confidence back up. Let's get the boys firing again. I'm going for 4-0, like I said. It should be an easy win for us. Honest to God, we just need to continue to do what we've done throughout the whole season. I think people are massively reacting. Don't get me wrong, just like everybody else, I was very disappointed and absolutely flipping fuming with the level of performance. But it's one game, and these things are going to happen. That's not me making an excuse, but it's just people need to chill out. Let's not overreact so much. Yes, I understand Jose's talked about PSG and the potential of him moving to PSG within 5 years or whatever it is. Again, no one man is bigger than the club. I love Jose as much as the next man, and people know that. You can check my bloody Twitter in the description. I tweeted about Jose in 2013 saying I want him to fill Fergie's boots, and he's the only one for me that can do it. So don't get me wrong, I love Jose as much as anyone, but if Jose wants to leave in 5 years' time, then by all means the door is always going to be open for him. No one is bigger than the club, and let me make no mistake about that. We replace Beckham, we replace Ronaldo, Giggs, goals. The flipping list is endless, and we can replace Jose Mourinho as well. Anyways, apart from that, I feel like we need to just be on the front foot. Let's just fucking go in there and absolutely hammer them, get in the faces at the start of the game, pass the ball in behind, make fucking movement off the ball. just a normal standard thing, man. Move the ball quickly though, moving the ball way too slowly in the final thirds, and let's try to keep the ball on the ground and actually play a bit of football. Let's build up from the back as well. None of this long ball BS. I can't see us doing that against Benfica, but just in general, I want to see some actually decent link-up play, a bit like what we did for the Lukaku's only chance of the game. I want to see a bit more of that interchange of play and interchange of positions. Very, very important. I don't want to see static positions. If you play on the right, doesn't mean you have to stay on the right. Let's move around. That's the reason why we miss Mata, because Mata moves around everywhere. It makes it very hard for him to pick up, get picked up by a defender, and obviously when he makes that move, it allows Mickey and other players to go into the spaces that he's created. That's kind of what we missed against Liverpool. Hopefully that's more prominent in this game against Benfica, and more fluid movement in the final, the front four, so to speak. Obviously, that's the main sort of concern in general, because we were poor against Liverpool going forward. Defensively, I guess we were okay. Yes, we gave a couple of chances away, but that's going to happen if you sat that deep against any team, especially a team with Liverpool's quality going forward. Yeah, but like I said, that's my opinion on the game. It should be a very easy game. Walk in the flipping park. I know it was confidence against Liverpool, but, well, you know, the boys should have proved me right. At the end of the day, they let us down. They let the flipping fans down. They let the flipping manager down. But today, or Wednesday, should I say, I'm not expecting the similar thing to happen. 4-0 Manchester United. Drop a like, drop a flipping subscribe if you're new. Feel free to share. It's been your boy Usman. Also, leave your comments in the flipping comment section. What do you think about what I've said, about obviously the Liverpool analysis, so to speak, the team selection that I've picked, my score prediction. Drop all your sort of information, and we'll have a little debate like we always try to do. Take care. Feel free to like. It's been your boy Usman. Come on, United. Come on!